So this is a video that I am recording to show you to what an extent a nice Instagram account following the right accounts, the right profiles, can be one of the most inspirational influences in your life from your very phone, right? Because it's an open door, it's an open window to the most beautiful people sharing their content, sharing their art, sharing their soul, sharing their human experience that we can have access to. So if you have a child that has a problem with addiction to social networks, or if you are yourself addicted to social networks, this is proof that social networks can become a positive influence. Right now maybe they are negative because maybe you are comparing to others, maybe you are exposed to content that is not healthy for you, but we can do a twist and turn it into one of the most beautiful experiences ever that you may have on your phone, and almost for free. You only pay the internet connection and the electricity. So let's get started. This is a journey through my feed right now, and I don't know what is going to appear. So let's see what we can find. First of all, we have this post by Poesía Pura. Mi momento más humilde fue cuando hablé con la que me engañaron solo para que me dijera la verdad. Well, this is a post that in Spanish we call ardido, right? It's a post about breakup and so forth. It's a post aimed at, unloading the energy, getting out that bad energy. So let's go to the flow. The next one, Classic Chaos. I'm not going to be the girl you marry, but I'll be the girl you'll be thinking of 20 years from now while you're listening to all this. I'm holding a beer that tastes like regret as you look up at the ugly bitch you're stuck with. Well, this is another Ardido post, and it's very funny. I read this, and I think it's amusing, therefore it's positive emotion, because it's amusing. And the sad thing is that I am already at that age. I'm already at that age to have regrets, and I find it absolutely funny and magnific. It's a little bit conceited, okay, to believe that, oh, wow, you are never going to forget about me. Well, whatever. And then we have a suggestion. If you are creative, you need a long time, much more than most. If you pretend you don't, it will eat you alive from inside out. Solitude is a suggestion for the obsessed. Well, I am quite obsessive. So yes, I'm going to follow this account. I like it. And I think that I agree. It's not very, very deep. It's not something new, but I think that I agree. Sit in your room and create, and eventually you'll be invited in new rooms. This is something that I would really like to happen in my blog. The work everyone sees happens because of the work no one sees. I completely agree. Never apologize for putting the mission over everything else. That's absolutely what I'm doing. Life's too short to not put your soul into something. I really like this one. Yes, absolutely agree. And you may have to lose your mind to find yourself. This has happened several times in my life. I hope it doesn't happen anymore. It's tiring. But as you can see, there are posts I can relate. They are motivational. Don't work on anything that doesn't take over your life. And now a little bit of promotion, advertisements of other accounts. Yes, absolutely agree as well in this. So I have also followed several accounts about creative writing. So memes about writing, my latest victim, talking about my... You see, humor, but humor linked to culture, linked to creative expression. Memes related to writing literature. Mirroring my own writings. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen to me. I love rereading what I write. I guess I'm a narcissist at heart. No, I'm not a narcissist. So, writers, 30 unfinished projects, absolutely me. I am writing several books at the same time. Me trying to get my book to magically write itself. Yeah, I also suffer from that. Writer's Notes app. I don't use Notes app because mainly I'm at home in front of the computer. But I perfectly understand, and I love this image with the guy with the cabbage. Their first draft on writers. Absolutely, when you try to publish Go right, good advice and the best advice. So as you can see, I laughed a lot reading these memes. Good positive energy, dopamine. When you have another account, healthy, happy, and healing. The first step in healing is acceptance. You have to accept the true colors that people show you, no matter what you thought they were or how they used to act. Stop romanticizing people who are hurting you. Repeated mistakes are accidents. That's their behavior. Well, it's a gentle reminder. It's nothing especially new, but it's always a piece of advice that you can send to someone. And also, yes, we need these kind of reminders from day to day. Then el guarromántico, los zapatos del licenciado Castillo. Well, I don't really get this one, but you know, it's a meme. Tom Felton, I really love this guy. I follow all the former Harry Potter kids, and I say former kids because they are adults right now and very successful, each one in their field, and I found them absolutely inspirational. And yes, I find these good men and women, these good actresses and actors, truly inspirational because they worked very hard when they were very, very young at Harry Potter, so they've grown up with that around magic, and I think that this had turned them into very inspirational people. Psicología instantánea, this is a suggestion. El lenguaje del amor más olvidado y más importante es el de validar las emociones de tu pareja, aunque vos no lo sientas igual. Pues I like it, but it's another inspirational, so let's see if we find something else. Advice about narcissists, this young man, Mario Naranjo, also talks about systemic relationships and family constellations and many others. So you can see not only his work, but also how he edits. I have learned a lot about video editing, watching Insta accounts, so that the messages become more attractive. La princesa oficial, soy el tipo de chica que dice a las otras chicas, eres hermosa, qué bien te queda eso, tienes un cabello fenomenal, sin ningún tipo de envidia. ¿Saben por qué? Porque cada quien es hermosa a su manera y yo soy hermosa a la mía. I absolutely agree, and I can say that I absolutely do the same with my friends. I always reinforce them and tell them that they are beautiful because they are. Okay, so Mar de Emoción, more good video edition, more advice, that's psychological, well, humor. What the fuck? Okay, humor. And I love this account. I'm super happy that this arrived in my video, because this is an account that I follow of this super inspirational, super happy, super good vibe African boys and girls that dance, and they have these channels devoted to their dancing Michael Jackson, dancing other songs from the 80s, and they are amazing, and I absolutely love watching their art, their videos, their expression, and above all, the fact that they are in such poor circumstances, and yet look at them, look at that energy. We need this, you know, we really need this in our daily life. We need this kind of energy. I don't know if you agree, but I think that you should. And then, more sociedad, filosofía aplicada. Los placeres cuando superan cierto límite no son más que castigos. I absolutely agree. Everything should be given in their just measure. Do you get pretty annoyed? Like you already know something is about to piss you off? Yes, absolutely. So you see another meme. Then we have positive mood, another suggestion. I almost always follow the suggestions. And this is about being positive, right? So more about positive psychology and coaching and so forth. So you can see again the beautiful video edition with the letters on screen, and you know, it's the speech. Then we have animals. I follow a lot of animal accounts as well because I love seeing nature from all around the world from my phone. More accounts about psychology. I love psychology, and also I'm a writer, so I really need a very good background of psychology. I can't afford to pay a degree right now, so I learn from my accounts and so forth, and I find the excellent people, very inspirational people here giving psychological advice, so I follow them. Oh, my Toriyama, who died very recently. It broke my heart. And we have here an inspirational meme based on Gohan. Hacer ejercicio y levantarme para hacer tareas pues en este difícil momento. Puede ser difícil en este momento. Yes, it is difficult, but we should do it. No hay que moverse y dejarse llevar hacia la vida más difícil. You know, what I find most beautiful about these posts is not the message. It's to guess who really took the time to create this message with the image, with the text, and to spread it to the world. That's what is inspirational for me. The message is very simple, right? But the person behind the message, who must have been that has devoted all this time to really express themselves, right? And I feel like a little bit of that energy, of that soul bite, of that emotion. I get that by watching, getting this message, okay? So somebody who really was crazy about Dragon Ball, and super, super beautiful. Try and guess how that person must have felt when they created all these inspirational messages. So this is another way in which you can use your Insta account to become inspired and to produce dopamine and oxytocin and norepinephrine and all the kind of very good chemicals that prevent depression. Okay? Hoy haremos origami con tu papel de víctima. I will absolutely steal this one because I'm going to steal it and turn it into a meme for my blog. So, cuando me dicen que debo controlar mi mal carácter, bueno, ¿y tú por qué te metes en lo que no te importa? Well, this is very simple. Oh, my man, Keanu Reeves explains what to do if someone treats you badly. There are 7 billion people in the world, so when none of them behaves badly toward you, he's actually doing a great favor because he's saving your time, telling you he's not worth your time. Thank you for the information, and you can move to all the rest. Absolutely words of truth, and well, maybe not very deep advice, but true advice, simple advice. And of course, it is always nice to see Keanu Reeves. So I absolutely approve that in my feed this post has appeared. And then I don't know about this one, incoming Stitch, I don't really get. This guy is a professor, and he makes fun of bad grammar in English, and also about political ideas that go against human rights. So I follow him, and I absolutely adore him. So he's a uni professor, also making humor on Insta, like me. So I really love him. And more about emprendedores. Repite conmigo, múltiples fuentes de ingresos van a ser mi realidad. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do in the background, right? I'm trying to do some other work from my university. Cada verán llora. Me amaría sabiendo que hablo mucho y que mezclo 4 asuntos diferentes y no termino de explicar ninguno porque me pierdo en lo que estaba diciendo y comienzo otro del que me acordé. Hablo, me pierdo, olvido, empiezo de uno de nuevo, perdón. Well, we've always done that, right? Particularly when we're nervous. Perdón, GAN, MAC, cadenas de farmacias, abortiva, well, spreading controversial news. Cabron, it's a suggestion, I don't follow it. You see the meme, you know. Sorry, well, so you can see that, you can follow. What the fuck? Okay, this deserves a follow. So can you see you can even get surprised? You celebrate how creative people are. Oh my gosh, now I want that my bathroom looks like this. Need to save money to turn my bathroom into a fucking 70s disco. With that frog press button. Okay, so another inspirational young man talking about self-reassurance. So you are getting the idea. I follow accounts that are super positive, and that when I enter my Insta, I can't help but feel a rush of dopamine because it's the exposure to so much beauty of human race, of their creations, of their expression, right? It's an absolutely incredible way to turn internet addiction or social network addiction that is negative into something that is incredibly positive. I can spend hours, and I often do, looking at my Insta account just because it connects me so deeply with the enormous ingent beauty of everybody that is here, and also with authors from the past, with culture, with all fields of knowledge, with people that are inspiring. So it's a treasure trove, right? Right now, you take my Insta account from me, I die, literally. And you take my Facebook, I also die, because they are my best friends there on Facebook. They are there, and they love me to bits, and I love them with all my soul. So, yes, you can absolutely, if you feel alone, you have internet connection, you have a phone, you can have this experience. You can have this experience of being in contact with so many souls right now. We are on the planet, on everywhere on the planet. You've seen these children dancing in Africa in poverty. You've seen these people sharing their knowledge, psychologists sharing their profession, their knowledge, advice, people sharing their art, people sharing their emotions. So it's incredibly beautiful. We are super fortunate, right? So that's my message for you today, that I will include in my blog post. The fact that, yes, you can and should use